Hello, my beautiful people who decided to show up for Supernatural Tarot. Subscribers, cross-watchers, and brand new people who want to subscribe. So here I am today on a Sunday. I think I'm going to do a reading for Sagittarius. I believe I did Scorpio last time. Excuse me. Or maybe I already did Sagittarius. Well, I want to do Sagittarius. Something told me to do Sagittarius and use this deck, which is the Naked Heart Tarot deck. And it actually has an extra Arcana card that the woman actually put in herself, which is kind of cool. You can get the deck on Amazon.com. This is where I found it. The naked part is the background. It's white, and then really interesting colored characters on the face of the card, which sparks a lot for me, for my intuition. So I really like the deck. So, and Sagittarius, what do we have now for June 28th to July 24th energy? Or whenever this might resonate for you. Sometimes the timestamps can't always be called because divine timing is truly a mystery, but it doesn't mean that these energies aren't at play or, you know, beginning to be at play. So Sagittarius, what do we have for June 28th to July 4th? 2021, Age of Aquarius. Excuse my microwave in the back there. This light worker seemed to attract narcissists like white on rice, but so now I'm living in a place I can't use my microwave, whatever. So you just gotta roll with it and just not even blink. So what can you do? So hoping to have my own place soon and be free of the madness someday from other people's strange energy. But back to Sagittarius for 2021, Age of Aquarius. Spirit guides, can you show me what we have for Sagittarius? I just heard do a Celtic cross, or I just felt, I didn't really hear it. Sagittarius, June 28th to July 4th, our Independence Day from being colonized. So let's see. Here we go. We'll do a Celtic cross, Sag. Innocence of Swords, yourself. Seven of Cups. So you want to make way on something new, but your head's kind of in the clouds and foggy. And see, I'll show you how cool these cards are. Like, look at this giraffe with the Seven of Cups. I'm doing a Celtic cross. This is the first card I pulled down. Innocence of Swords, which I believe is a page. I'm still green on this deck a little bit, but I love the artwork on this deck. It's kind of cool because it sparks me. So what I'm seeing particularly here is you want to cut through the BS and the fog and but you're having a hard time, but that's okay. We're all human. And your question what you really want to accomplish in this time frame, and this is also partially for me because my moon's a Sagittarius, is you want your place in the sun, your own place. You know, you have that utopia that you're dreaming of, whether it be a place that you're going to, or your own place that you own, or a situation that you're dreaming of and manifesting at this time. This is what is going on at this time and what you are aspiring to at this time. And it is the end of the month, so, you know, for some people, it could simply be manifesting a really cool apartment or, you know, cottage or summer place, and you are just leaving this, which is great because, well, it's good and bad because you're leaving a situation where you've just kind of gone through the dark night of the soul. I would say with this card, some things have been deceptive to you, and you're trying to clear out that energy. And this is the card that I told you that this woman added herself to the major arcana, and it's called the Naked Heart. And I just got that you have reached the point of being a true authentic self, which is, you know, that's the best we can do. You've reached it, and I believe that's what this card says to me for you. That you've become your true authentic self, and obviously it didn't come easy. You had to do a lot of shadow work, and you've done it. And so in essence, your heart is blooming. You're opening up to other possibilities. So with that opening up to giving, you're opening up to receiving more. That's how it works. Your heart is blooming, which of course will transform your whole life, because it always comes from the inside out. That's how it works. So this is a beautiful card of transformation, awakening of the heart chakra possibly, which might have been blocked for some reason. And you've been working on clearing it, working on getting rid of all that dead wood and just junk that we just replay in our heads that we don't need, and it ends up making our heart feel bad because we don't need it. You know, it's especially if it's something that already happened. You've probably gotten rid of a lot of that because who needs it? It's why we live the past when we have now. And with your heart blooming and you being your authentic self, you surely are in the here and now. And you've accomplished that through this process. And we have judgment. And look at the butterflies, they're all flying free. So you've decided, like, you know, you don't have to be like Joe Blow down the street, or, you know, Jane, whatever. That you're completely free to be who you are from yourself and not have to mirror anybody else's beauty or accomplishments, because you have it in yourself and you can express it quite readily, and you've come to realize this. So that's like a major epiphany moment, or if you'd like to say. And this is almost like a card of rebirth. It's like, oh, I don't really have to just do A, B, and C. I can do like the whole alphabet, and it's all good. And you know, I could dip my toe in this water and that water, and so I see this judgment card as almost like a freeing of your self-limiting beliefs, for lack of a better term. And you need to get some rest, so take it easy, Sag. You've been working hard on yourself and other things. So just take it easy, be good to yourself, and get some rest. This is a card, most likely you're completely exhausted on whatever endeavors you're doing. You know, even a transformation on a spiritual level will be physically and emotionally exhausting on the physical plane. So, you know, everything is connected, as above, so below. So, you know, what you manifest in the spiritual will show up in the physical plane. So take it easy, because you're not a machine. Get some rest, Sagittarius. And don't feel guilty about, you know, taking those power naps. If somebody doesn't like it, oh well, that's their problem. And then you have the movement of cups, and how people are seeing you. So they're seeing you try something new, possibly career-wise and or creative-wise. So you're in the process of grabbing this cup. Whether you'll do it or not, it remains to be seen. But your imagination is, you're ready to take that risk. This is like the hopes and fears card. So I'm imagining this is a hope. I mean, it could also be a little scary taking a risk, but, you know, the gods love the bold, you know, it's just the way they are. And taking a risk, really all that really means is getting out of your comfort zone. That's all it is. Because we really can deal with anything if we just put our minds to it. So, you know, as long as you make sure you're, you know, doing it in a financially and stable, secure manner, you know, where, you know, even if everything was lost, you still have some stability. But, you know, but taking a risk is always a good thing. And this is what you're dreaming of. This is your dream, to just, and it's like doing something you've never done before. I'm also picking up on that. And you got this, Sag. You probably don't think you do. Sorry, I'm moving my leg, and this table needs to be tightened if that's shaking. But I think you got this. Go after your dreams. And now I'm going to pull some clarifying cards. I'm going to show this reading. If I can. This is a Celtic cross, and this is this beautiful Naked Heart card. And there's your Four of Swords at the bottom. So this is basically what this question is based on. You want stability. You want that, you know, utopian place to exist. And I'm going to clarify these. Let's see if I can get this to stay. Alrighty. Yeah, I need a bigger camera. Right now I'm just doing the phone thing, so part of my my lack of perfection here, but it's just not happening right now. So what's hidden here? Four of Pentacles. So you're squirreling away the money, dude, or dudette. Actually, when I'm playing Xbox, they call everybody dude, so I just figured I'd put that in there so nobody feels left out. Okay, my clarifying deck, I like to use this, is the, I believe it's the Universal Celtic deck. I don't even want to say it because I might get it wrong, but they're beautiful cards. They got fairy lights in them and stuff. I'm just going to go right through this reading and clarify. I don't usually do a Celtic cross, but something possessed me to do this with the Naked Heart Tarot, and there it is, the Naked Heart, right there at the top of the cross, which to me shows you've done a lot of work on yourself, and let's see. And your rebirth is coming in. This is almost like a rebirth. You know, obviously not a physical rebirth, but it's like a rebirth of how you're looking at the world. I don't know if you can see the two eyes embedded in the wings of this top butterfly, but it just seems like an opening of the eyes, of looking at the world in a different way. I mean, they all have eyes on them. This one is just like living color eyes. These ones are kind of upside down, and The eyes are looking from a skewed perspective. I almost feel like you've risen above all that and you're just like, oh, well, I don't have to do that. I can do that, that, and that, and, you know, still live up to my integrity, as, you know, Sagittarius is always questioning that, the philosopher in life. Well, not all of them, but some. So let's clarify the Four of Wands for Sagittarius, please, in this Celtic cross that Spirit has told me to do. Let's clarify the Celtic cross. Four of Wands, please, at the base of the Celtic cross. Can we please clarify this, Spirit, for Sagittarius, June 28th to July 4th. So yeah, that's, I mean, I don't see a card of moving, but I see a card of great spiritual growth and internal awakenings and possibly a new career path with the movement of cups. So Four of Wands, please. Can you please clarify for Sagittarius for June 28th, 2021 to July 4th, Independence Day. Four of Wands. Yeah, well, I've got the Ace of Swords. So for you to get to from A to B, you got to get rid of all the dead weight, clearing away all the bullshit, all the people you don't, that's no longer serving you, all the situations that are no longer serving you, because you can't get there, which is light and airy, before you cut away all those burdens. So yes, this is with the Ace of Swords here, it's the Ace is saying yes, but it's going to take some work, which it looks like you're doing it because all these cards are upright. So let's clarify the moon for Sagittarius, the recent past, the moon for Sagittarius, please. 2021, June 28th to July 4th. Yeah, you're just coming out of a place, Sagittarius, where you just felt like you just didn't know which was the right way to go. As you can see, where this man is riding this bull, and it's like they almost have to step inside the circle to be on the right path, or, you know, they might, if they step somewhere else, something might happen. So it's, I'm getting that feeling that it really took a lot to navigate your recent past, that it was full of pitfalls and trials and tricky situations. I'm getting very tricky situations, and but it's in the recent past, and whatever trial Spirit has put you through, or the gods, or whatever you'd like to call it, you know, you've come out on top. It's like you see things for what they really are now, with your authenticity in full bloom, your authentic self. I forgot to do the Innocence of Swords, but I just wanted to clarify these cards first because that was your base of your question. So what's going on here for the let's clarify the Innocence of Swords, Seven of Cups, Judgment, Four of Swords, Movement of Cups, the Fool, and Strength for, and the Naked Heart for Sagittarius, 2021, June 28th to July 4th, Spirit. Please clarify this. Age of Aquarius, June 28th to July 4th, 2021, year of. I'm just going to pull them all because I'm just called to do that. Oh boy. Isn't that interesting? Again, we got the Fool. with the Four of Swords. You're ready to take that risk. Seven of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. You've been working very hard at something. Is what the innocence, what clarifies the innocence of Swords. It's the planning stage. And you've put your work in too. So the Seven of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Cups, you're wondering, where do you want to put your abundance? You have this wealth and you don't know where to put it, or you have this sum of money and you're not sure what to put it down on. It could be an apartment, it could be a house. And what's interesting with the Naked Heart, having the Ten of Swords upon it, I'm not seeing this as so much negative as the Naked Heart is like so raw and so unprotected and revealed that it might feel for you very painful to be authentic. And when we're authentic is when we're our most vulnerable. It doesn't mean it doesn't come with pain. So this might be a very painful birthing, or you might feel raw because you're used to suppressing and hiding and covering up your heart, and it hasn't been open for a while, but it's just been so long since your heart's been open like this. Whoops, I'm sorry.